if you've been watching my posts, I have been advocating heavily on, the fact that electric guitar players have this super strong tendency to memorize things through visual, through a visual approach and through patterns, fret numbers, in a way that, to make it simple and short, doesn't make so much musical sense. Now, I'm not here to blame guitar players. It is the very nature of our instrument that makes things a little bit tricky, but there are ways to fight this, and there are ways to overcome these non-musical bad habits that we develop. So basically, the first one is, let's say you learn a solo. Let's say you learn a guitar solo, right? The first thing that you will do is you will memorize the fret numbers, which position am I playing this, just memorize it as non-musical information, right? So that's the first thing to stop. First of all, try to see and be fully aware, actively think about what notes you are playing at any part of any phrase of your solo. What notes are you playing? Okay, 2, let's use this like let's start like peeling off the layers. First layer, notes. Second layer, what key are you in? All right, what is your tonality? Always try to figure this out. What is your key? Are you in a minor key? Are you in a major key? And what is happening? Are you in E minor? Are you in F major? Are you in, what key are you in? Maybe you're in multiple keys, but that's not so often. 3, this is like probably the most important one, and one of the most overlooked aspects amongst guitar players, is to understand what each note you're playing is relative to the chord that it is being played over. For example, if you have a chord progression like a C major, F major, G major, 1, 4, 5, each phrase that you will play over these chords will have some landing tones, right? You want to know at least those landing notes of each phrase, what chord tones they are. Mostly you will find that there is either a root, a third, or a fifth, mostly, but not only. The fourth thing you can do is you can take each phrase that you learn in the solos that you learn from your favorite guitar players, or at least your most favorite phrases, and play them across the entire fretboard. So basically you might learn how to play a phrase from a solo on one position, be able to play the exact same phrase on every other position on the fretboard. This will force you, in a way, to start thinking about the notes you're playing more actively. And then the fifth one is to learn how to play your favorite phrases from your favorite solos in other keys, perhaps in keys that you are usually improvising over. For example, if you learn a solo in D major, like Comfortably Numb, and you take like a phrase from Comfortably Numb, be able to play it in C major, in G major, in F major, in all those keys that you usually improvise over, and be able to do it in various positions, as I said. And let's go now to the sixth layer, which is always see how you can take phrases from your favorite solos and turn them into something different, so that you use them as food for thought, food for creativity, so that people will not even be able to relate to the fact that you took this phrase from David Gilmour or from Jimi Hendrix or from whoever. Change the phrases that you take from your favorite solos in a way that they don't resemble anything remotely clear, anything remotely near the solo that you learned. And seventh and final layer, when the solos do not have too many notes and are simple, try to do chord melody arrangements of your solos. So basically play the chords and the melodies together at the same time for the solos that you learn. All those 7 layers is a roadmap that you can work with, a roadmap that will enhance and will further develop your musical relationship with the instrument, so you can start being a real musician instead of a parrot. So that's what we want to fight, the parrot mindset, and that's what we are doing in my Modern Guitar Liberation Academy, actively, with daily feedback for every member. So if that's something that you're interested in, learning deeper and learning more about how you could engage in such a process, then feel free to reach out. We might still have a few slots available for 2025. Thank you.